Have you ever heard of an island that plays hide-and-seek with the world? An island that appears on ancient maps, is whispered about in sailors' tales, and then vanishes without a trace, only to reappear in the most unexpected of places? Today, we're venturing into the mists of the Atlantic to uncover the enduring mystery of Hy-Brasil, the phantom island of Irish legend. For centuries, sailors returning from the treacherous waters west of Ireland would speak in hushed tones of a mythical land. They called it Hy-Brasil, or the Isle of the Blessed. According to these legends, this wasn't just any island. It was a paradise, shrouded in a thick, impenetrable fog, that would only reveal itself to mortal eyes for a single day, once every 7 years. Those lucky enough to glimpse it described a land bathed in a soft, golden light, with lush, otherworldly landscapes and rumors of a highly advanced, long-lived civilization dwelling there in peace and prosperity. Was this just a fanciful sea story, a product of tired eyes and too much time on the open ocean? You might think so, but then we look at the maps. Long before Columbus set sail and discovered the Americas, cartographers were meticulously charting the known world. And on maps dating as far back as the 14th century, there it is, clear as day, a distinct, circular island located a couple of 100 miles off the western coast of Ireland. The famous Angelino Dulcet map of 1325 shows it. So does the Catalan Atlas of 1375. For hundreds of years, some of the world's most respected mapmakers included Hy-Brasil as a real, tangible place. This wasn't just theoretical cartography. People actively went looking for it. Expeditions set out from Bristol, England, throughout the 15th century, determined to find this legendary land. And some claimed that they did. In 1497, the famed explorer John Cabot, the man credited with being the first European to land on mainland North America, recorded in his logs that he had encountered land in the exact vicinity where Hy-Brasil was supposed to be. Was he mistaken? Did he see a cloud bank on the horizon? Or did he truly glimpse the disappearing isle? The stories don't stop in the age of sail. Even as technology advanced and the world's oceans became more thoroughly mapped, the strange sightings continued. Fast forward to 1872. The crew of the steamship S. Venture, led by Captain Robert Odell, reported a startling encounter. They claimed to have seen an island suddenly materialize where none should have been. It was, they said, covered in lush vegetation and glowing with an eerie light, just as the old legends described. But as they tried to approach it, the island inexplicably vanished before their very eyes, dissolving back into the fog and waves within minutes. The entire crew witnessed it, their accounts matching in detail, yet when they checked their charts, there was nothing but open ocean. For a century, the story of Hy-Brasil faded back into folklore, a charming but dismissed myth. And then, something extraordinary happened that brought it crashing back into the modern world. The year is 1980, the place is Rendlesham Forest in England, a site of a major U.S. Air Force base. What unfolded over 3 nights became known as Britain's Roswell, one of the most credible and well-documented UFO incidents in history. U.S. Air Force personnel, including high-ranking officers like Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, witnessed strange lights, an unidentified craft landing in the forest, and even physical traces left behind. But the most cryptic part of the encounter came later. One of the primary witnesses, Sergeant Jim Peniston, claimed that after touching the craft, a stream of binary code was downloaded directly into his mind. He feverishly wrote down pages of ones and zeros, having no idea what they meant. Years later, when this binary code was finally deciphered, it revealed a series of messages. But one part stood out, chillingly specific. It contained a set of geographical coordinates. When investigators plotted these coordinates on a map, they were stunned. The location wasn't in Rendlesham Forest. It wasn't in the United States. The coordinates pointed to a specific spot in the Atlantic Ocean, west of Ireland, the exact location where ancient maps had once placed the mythical disappearing island of Hy-Brasil. The message even mentioned the origin year, 8100, and listed several other coordinates around the globe, including the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Nazca Lines in Peru, as if Hy-Brasil was part of a global network of mysterious sites. So what are we to make of this? How do we connect a 14th century myth with a 20th century UFO incident? Skeptics and scientists offer rational explanations. They suggest that the original sightings of Hy-Brasil were likely optical illusions, such as a superior mirage, where atmospheric conditions bend light to make objects appear where they are not. It's also possible that it was a real, low-lying landmass, perhaps a volcanic formation, that has since been submerged by rising sea levels and erosion. The name itself might come from the Hy-Brasil, an ancient clan in northeastern Ireland, suggesting the myth may have migrated west with seafarers. The mapping errors, they argue, were simply a case of one cartographer copying another's mistake for centuries. But the believers, the dreamers, and those who look at the Rendlesham Forest connection see something more profound. Could Hy-Brasil be not just a place, but a gateway? A portal to another dimension, a parallel world, or even an extraterrestrial outpost that only becomes visible when it chooses to. The idea of an advanced civilization living there, hidden from our view, fits perfectly with the description of a craft that could download information into a person's mind. Is it possible that what sailors saw wasn't an island of rock and soil, but a massive mothership or a city cloaked by advanced technology, making it appear and disappear at will? The mystery of Hy-Brasil is a perfect storm of history, mythology, and modern-day ufology. It's a thread that weaves through centuries of human exploration and curiosity. It challenges our understanding of reality, forcing us to ask whether the world is truly as solid and predictable as our maps suggest. The island remains officially a legend, wiped from modern charts. And yet, the coordinates from that strange encounter in Rendlesham Forest still point to that empty patch of ocean, a silent testament to a mystery that refuses to die. Perhaps some places don't truly disappear. Perhaps they are just waiting patiently in the mist, between the ticks of a clock for the right moment to reveal themselves again. Waiting for us to look beyond what we think we know, and find them again. What do you think? Is Hy-Brasil a sailor's tall tale, a geological anomaly, or a doorway to another world? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoy diving into the world's greatest unsolved mysteries, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.